It's good to point out, I guess there are two aspects here. One is that, cities that are involved in doing automation in the city systems really need to be thinking about the security aspects.
Absolutely.
And it's not just the network security, it's the user interface security.
Right.
And as you pointed out, these are computers with a specialized interface, and you need to be able to make sure that control of that interface is well tested. And then I think the other aspect is, and of course cities have the opportunity to solicit services to help with that, to be able to put together the packages for them. And I would say perhaps the other sort of angle on this isn't necessarily a smart city specific thing.
Right.
It's really devices are being, take a look at registers associated with retail outlets. Those are, again, PCs. They have a specialized interface. If there is any chance that interface is unattended, and somebody else might have the opportunity to do something with that without, that you don't trust, then there would be the similar kind of concern. I think that's one of the immutable security principles. I've forgotten the exact name of it, but Microsoft had a thing that basically if you allow somebody access to your computer, then they own that computer.
Right.
This is not quite that, because presumably the computer is in a protected enclosure. You're only granting access to the things that you trust. It's important.
And while it is internet access, like you said, presumably it's controlled access, and there's some level of oversight as to what these devices can actually get to. So
ATMs would fit into the same category.
Absolutely.
And in fact, they probably have some pretty robust testing around that.
We've seen plenty of exploits on ATMs, haven't we?
But they've also been pretty well, pretty well put together. Brian Krebs probably has the best inventory of articles on that topic for anybody that's interested. But this really kind of fits in that same category. That is, if you're going to have an unattended kiosk, and I think that's really sort of the theme here, any unattended kiosk where perhaps malicious actors might be trying to access the interface. We'll have to be, paying attention to what kinds of things they might want to do. And, we didn't even get into the notion of physically trying to get into these places. Maybe they'll just poke a hole through the screen and reach in there and do something. So
how many of these devices have USB ports in the side of them too, right?
Right. Absolutely. So this is, I think this article brings to light some very important considerations.
Yeah, we'll probably see more on smart cities moving forward.